I discovered when I'm talking with these two that they knew the very people I was going to connect with, these young people from our church in America. These guys went to the same school as them. So they knew. So I woke in the morning and I thought, this is a lot of grace. This is grace like the grace of the servant of Abraham when he was looking for a wife for Isaac. He went and he asked, Lord, can the one who gives me water and says, I'll give water to your camels as well, let that be the one who is going to be the wife of Isaac? So I thought, this is like that. So I said to John, would you be willing to support the mission? He says, yes, I would love to. And it shouldn't take long because we are so many Christians. So I'm with Lutherans. They're not baptized in the Holy Spirit. They're not charismatic, but they love the Lord. Him and her, they bought my ticket. His roommates...
They bought your ticket?
And his roommates put money in my account, which I used to hire a car so that when I arrived in America, I was driving along the I-505. I will make a way for you to California. I will make a way for you in that place. When I got there, I'm in the back of the church. I tell the story to a lady as to how I got there. She says, wow, you need to go to this meeting, that meeting, that meeting. You can go that one with my husband, that one with my brother. So I got into all these private meetings, which you wouldn't normally get into. I'll make a way for you in that place. I went on a first treasure hunt. And when I was out afterwards, a guy comes up to me and says, if you have somewhere to eat tonight? I said, well, nowhere specific. He said, me and my wife would like to invite you for dinner. I said, oh, thank you. So we went to the Red Lobster, which I would never go to of my own resources because I don't have that kind of resources. And then after we'd been talking and eating, they said, we want a part of what God's doing. Do you have a hotel in mind? So it just so happened that the night before I'd arrived and I'd looked at a hotel, it was a smoking place. And the woman said, if you want a room with Wi-Fi, you have to pay extra and all the rooms are smoking rooms. I said, this is not my divine appointment. So I left that hotel. I went to a big, nice Red Lion hotel across the road. And I asked the receptionist, who was really nice, do you know, is there a hotel around here for $20 for a night or something, you know, because I could sit relaxed in this nice hotel. And so I'm sitting there with my computer. And then she says, I think I should help you. I think I should help you. She knew I was going to Bethel. I think I should help you. I think I should help you. So what she did, she rang a $40 hotel down the road because she was a $100 hotel. She rang a $40 hotel down the road, booked me a space. And then when I went, I slept in the $40 hotel. And when I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, I arrived after midnight. I ate dinner at Denny's at 3 in the morning. I go to sleep. I wake up 6:37 or I wake up 8, whatever. There is coupons there, $40 for her hotel. She went home some 6 o'clock in the morning, whenever, took the coupons, dropped them at the other hotel, and there they were in the morning. So when he asked me, do you have a hotel in mind? I said, well, these $40 coupons for the Red Lion. $40 for the Red Lion? That's not bad. So they took me to the hotel and booked 6 days with breakfast for me in that hotel.
Wow.
I will make a way for you in that place. So it happened. And so it was like quite astonishing. And that is the beginning of the time with Bethel. And, you know, it's exciting stuff. Now, that was just a week. It was kind of in my heart. Wouldn't it be great to do a year? But I forgot about it. And I went back to, what year was that? That was 2011. The next year I went back for a short course on the culture of honor with Danny Silk. That was really amazing. A little kid, they brought the young kids in to prophesy over us adults who were visiting. And one little kid pointed at me, first guy he pointed to in the group, he said, you're going down in history. Yeah, that was a nice word. You're going down in history. You have creative ways of sharing the gospel. You have creative ways. And yeah, that's what I do. I share the gospel creatively. He was reading my book and giving me revelation on myself. And so that was 2013. And then later on in 2013, the Lord began to give me dreams telling me to go back to Israel. I said, Lord, if you want us to go back to Israel, you're going to have to talk to my wife. It's easy to live in Norway. The resources are flowing. But when you live in Israel, you don't know where the next krona is coming from. I don't like writing lots of letters to lots of people asking for lots of money.
Mm.
You know, someone said, William Booth, I think it was said, if Moses has had to go to a committee, he would never have crossed the Red Sea.
Yeah.
So basically what happened when we were now in Israel, we did 5 years. And then at the end of 5 years, I had my second master's. I got my first master's the first 7 years. That's how God gave me visas through study. So I got a master's in New Testament the first time round. Second time round, I went to not a Christian university like the first time, but Hebrew University, and I did a master's in Old Testament, Tanakh. And so I got that the second time round. And so now, at the end of the 5 years, we were feeling, okay, I think it's time to go. But I was thinking, we're not ready to go back to Norway. Our relationships, I was too strict with the kids. We're not ready to go back to Norway. So I'm praying about America. And so I said to the kids, who wants to go to America? And they all said, yeah. And everyone's democratic in Norway. So my wife had to go with it, even though she wasn't sure.
Okay.
And so I was looking at Dallas Theological Seminary. That almost gave me a headache looking at their requirements for their doctorate. And I was looking at Oral Roberts University, and I also got a headache. And then a lady came to me, and she was asking me about going to study in Bethel. So I was giving her advice, how great it was, and how she should go and everything, you know. And she didn't go, and I did. So that's how he came across me through.
You talked yourself into it.
So that's how it came up. I thought, because they you see, I want to learn ways of good character, but it has to be biblical.
Mm-hmm.